I am very sure that you will agree with me on this assertion that we don't have an information shortage crisis in life as far as most of the things that people struggle with in marriage and relationship and in the dating circles and pretty much generally in life. I think we have enough information. These days, you can search sophisticated questions and get answers. You can go to any of the AI modules or chat GPT or the GPTs. We've even graduated from the Google days to the AI generated days that we're seeing now, that you can ask complex questions and still be able to start somewhere. You're never left with zero information. So acquiring or accessing information is no longer the problem. So what then is the problem? I think that it's an execution problem. It's not that people don't know what to do. In some cases, yeah, there's nuance that you may know what to do, but even how to do it and all that, I get that. But there's ample information. So the problem I see is execution, hand holding, and working together. The more we interact, my wife and I, we interact with couples that we meet, the more it becomes clear that people need help. And the kind of help people need is not to be told only what to do, but literally to walk through things with them, model things. And this is why we are here online. There's never been a time in history where the need for community has become so acute. People need community right now. They don't need another course that is going to walk them through something without any kind of touch points. You can go online now and find a course, and I'm sure it will get you some. It will, present some really good information, but then that's it. There's information overload without action, or with very little or minimal action. And more, what we see is that people need help in the action areas of their struggles. And this is the whole point of this video. My encouragement is that you find a community. Don't do marriage alone. Don't just exist on an island. Many of the marriages that we've seen crumbling, part of the reason is because they were kind of isolated. And we know this even from the animal kingdom. The animals who sort of move away from the pack a little bit become vulnerable to the predators, and they easily attack them. So there's so much strength when we hold hands together. I think we live in a time where 2, 3, 4, 5 married couples need to gather together. Look around you in your church, and we have to take initiative. Walk to the other young couple that you see in the church and tell them, hey, do you mind spending some time with us? Be each other's support system and check in with each other, share whatever wisdom we have. That is where I see society moving. So there is a strong need for community. I encourage you, if you don't find one around you, initiate it. Be the initiator of something like that. And it may not even be in your physical space. Maybe you can start using your online presence, social media accounts. Begin something, begin a conversation. What we are doing here is not special. You don't need to be specialized to be doing what we're doing here online. You can begin influencing your own little circle online. The people who follow you, the people you're connected with, your friends with. Begin forming these little circles online and talk about the relevant things of life. Because much as I think you're probably seeing a lot in your feed, there isn't enough. It's not enough. There are young men who are struggling. There are young women who are struggling. There are marriages that are, crushing. They need support. I truly believe that most marriages would survive with just a little committed support systems. Like, if you had a strong support system, even if it's just one couple in your corner that you can always check in with, maybe they're more experienced than you, and you can fall on them. They're godly, they give godly wisdom, and they have the fruit to prove or to back it too. It's not just because they've been married for a long time, but you look at their home and you can literally say, I would like to be like them. And you're able to sit with them we have benefited from that. My wife and I, when we were in China, we had that. And so what we're doing here is simply paying forward. And I think we need to stand together as one. And frankly, this is one of the main reasons why we set out to launch our own community of social media, because there are so many conversations that need to be had. And mind you, we've been meeting, if you didn't know this, we've been meeting with our Instagram subscribers every Saturday. We talk about a host of topics and issues. We saw the need, the kind of questions we were having when we met with couples who needed help or counseling, the kind of things that were coming up. It was just clear that we need deeper conversations and not just throwing information at people, but staying together, like being together in a community where we can consistently check in with each other and help each other walk through things and weather certain storms. And so we decided to set up our community. So if you join that wait list, it's going to be coming out very soon. We put together the bells and whistles. We believe we're ready to launch. So keep an eye on your email. We're going to be sending a lot of information out there for you, and you'll be able to join us. And we're all going to meet off social media. We love social media, but the conversation can only go so far. People need more time to have deeper conversations, to ask questions, and to get genuine answers, and in a very controlled space and environment where we are all sort of one mind. At least we are looking for the same things, and we're looking up to God, and we know we're helping each other. Social media is great, but it's so open-ended that sometimes, of course, people don't want to share certain things because it's not secure. And so in a very encrypted place where we can meet and share and grow together, give feedback, help each other on the goals and the visions that we have in life, that's what we're seeking out to do. So if you signed up to join the wait list, we're going to be hitting your inbox very soon, and we are excited to get started. We are going to work together on this. We don't think that we are experts at this. We just want to create a platform where young people can gather and help each other do marriage right. I really hope that you are encouraged to take action wherever you find yourself. Of course, even as I'm telling you this, I can also hear all the objections in my head. Thomas, you don't know, you have no idea what happened to me. I trusted a group of friends, a group of people that I was in the same group with, and they betrayed my trust. Even a church, I got hurt by a church that I used to go to. I thought they had my interest, and on and on and on. I can hear all that, and I do acknowledge that some people have gone through life and had those experiences, and it's sometimes a difficult battle to win, even to win over those feelings, the hurt, the pain, and everything, to be able to have the courage to, be open again. I get that. But while I can acknowledge and appreciate that, I can also understand by wisdom that it still doesn't change the fact that one cannot do marriage or life on an island. You need help. Everybody needs somebody at some point. And so while we can appreciate the bad or the sad experiences that we've been through in life, we can still hold that against the wisdom that even though I've experienced this, there's still wisdom in helping and being helped, in loving and being loved, in being able to contribute and receiving other people's contributions as well. So let's not let our experiences downplay the utility in the wisdom of dwelling together as a community. I don't know if I make sense. You can let me know in the comments.